What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Spyro. We're doing fishing with friends again. I am on the wrong, I'm on the wrong scene. Hold on. There we go.
Yeah.
On Spyro. Matt's back in the studio once again. We're gonna complete the game, and probably not this episode. Maybe the next 2 or 3.
maybe next two or three for sure.
So where are we at here? I'll let you start.
Beastmakers is a really difficult.
Yeah.
It's the most, I would say, the most difficult in the first game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll let you start because.
Well, it's like, for whatever reason, there isn't a whole lot of isn't a whole lot of fodder around these.
Oh, you getting electrocuted on that?
Yeah.
There's another one. Who's this? Better be
I think this is old Cletus.
Uncle Cletus.
Nope.
Bruno. We don't talk about him. I heard.
Nasty Nork is turning our swamp into an electrified junk heap.
Is he like a hillbilly?
And it used to be so big.
Yeah, all the dragons in this are like hillbillies and.
So is this how the original was too, or they just give them personalities and?
Yes and no. They've given them a little more personality for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I was looking around. And this one, there's actually an achievement you can get.
Matt's all about getting the achievements.
I'm a,
He's a trophy slug.
So, Terrace Village is cool. That's a fun time.
Ooh, the fireworks.
Oh. No.
Oh, dude. Nice, nice. What is your fondest memory from your childhood of Spyro? Of like PlayStation in general?
For Spyro specifically, it was getting to Dreamweavers. Mm-hmm. Because in the back they had the promos of all the like all out of all the homeworlds you can do. I wouldn't say they were promos probably. I would say they were more like just gave you like a little detailed description of what they were. And for the longest time I was convinced that Dreamweavers was not a real place. Just because I could not get to it.
You know, it's really funny. Because I was thinking about this. I was thinking about that the other day. Like my fondest memory of PlayStations and PS1. Obviously, it's me getting my PS1 when I was a kid. Like I had pictures of that. I showed you that earlier. Actually, I showed you that a minute ago. But no, like I think a fond memory. I forgot about it almost, but I remembered it. Was the PS1 demo disc with like Tiny Tank and Parappa the Rapper.
I never got the Parappa the Rapper one, but I got the snowboarding one, and I used to play the crap out of the snowboarding.
Well, fun
like the
fact,
SFX one or whatever.
When I was telling you that my grandma has all that massive collection, she has all those.
Oh, really?
In that collection, every demo disc from like back in the day, and it's really cool because I was sitting there thinking about I might try to pick them up off her and we can get it running one day when you're over or something. And if I can get the right cables, I might be able to hook it up to the PC.
I used to play the
and record it.
We actually, I just remembered we had the Bugs Life promo.
I have the actual game.
I used to love that Bugs Life one.
Hold on.
He is getting the. He's showing off his collection now.
I am. I'm a slut, dude. I show my shit off. Yeah. Look at this.
Oh wow. That Tarzan game was hard as hell.
Yeah. I have all the original Spyros too, over here.
All of them?
I think it's just the first one. I have the Rugrats Paris.
I didn't like that one too much. Just because my cousin had it for N64 and she would not let me play it whatsoever.
So I found a game over there that I think would be funny to do on the channel in that collection, but we'd have to hook up a PS2. I found Shrek 2 for PS2 over there in my collection of stuff.
That gym was just floating in the air.
Fuck that chicken. So they've done, let's see, Spyro, Crash, and Medieval, right? Is like all the shit they've remastered so far.
Yeah.
What do you think they'll do next?
Well, they also did Bubsy. I don't know if you remember Bubsy. Yeah,
Return
Trophy
Trooper.
Hunter. Woo. Mushroom Hunter. I had like dyslexia moment.
Like, what is? I don't know. What is a good place? What's a good classic game I could redo? I really want a Soul Reaver remake.
That would be really cool.
I
I used to play that on demo discs too.
Dude, Soul Reaver's so good. But I don't think it'll happen. Soul Reaver. I'm so glad. This is a game I'm really glad they redid because it was such a big part of my childhood. But Crash Bandicoot Team Racing, I'm so glad they remastered that.
Yeah, that was one of the ones where it's just like you knew they were kind of going to do that after.
Well, the reason being is, and we already did that on the channel. Actually, that was already done. That was before I got all my equipment and shit and was doing this like.
Want to do Terrace Village?
I can. Yeah, I did.
This one's the easiest one. That's why I was like, I'll let you do this one because you'll have more fun with it.
It's funny because I did Crash Team Racing before I had all my equipment, so I just streamed it straight from the PlayStation. It was one of the first things I did on the channel, actually. But no, I was so excited about it because like the original Crash Team Racing was a big part of my childhood, like a really big part.
Now that you mention it, I was talking to somebody not too long ago about games that I wish they would remaster. I mean, Medieval was one of my favorites. That was one of the big ones from my childhood.
Oh, what I gotta do to him?
Fire. Yeah.
Bitch.
And then
So
those dudes with the tank, you gotta like charge them.
I have pictures of my dad. Oh, dick. Fuck. They're so hard to like aim.
This was actually one that I don't think it like, I don't know why, but this was like one that like.
Oh, he got me.
This is one that got a little harder.
Yeah.
But I think all of Beastmakers is the hard. Even the flag level in this is stressful.
No, what I was saying was, okay, so my dad was going through some pictures the other day, I guess, because he's trying to get shit together for that slideshow for, you know, my grandpa's funeral and everything. And he found a picture of himself with that original PS1 he got me for Christmas playing it, and it was him playing Siphon Filter 2.
Oh, I had Siphon Filter 3. That was a big one that I like to play.
Well, I have Siphon Filter 2, and this is back for all you young kids. A game used to be so big they put it on 2 discs. Specifically,
that was Driver 2 as well.
Yeah, Driver 2 was one, Siphon Filter 2, and another one growing up that I know
Metal
that was
Gear.
on 2 discs was Final Fantasy 7.
Oh yeah.
Which my grandma has a copy of that as well.
I thought that was on 4.
Nope, PS1. No, they remastered it for 4.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what it was.
But no, I remember one of my fondest memories of that time era is there's a picture of my dad he showed me of him with the manual, like the cheat code manual for Siphon Filter 2, and it's so funny because I remember when I was a kid he had this big rule about he didn't have a memory card back in the day.
All right.
And he had to fucking be like, don't touch the PlayStation while I'm at work rule. It had to stay on, and he beat that whole game without a memory card.
I did that with
And
with
it's
Spyro
funny
before.
because if you want to know how big I actually have one sitting here, PS1 memory card. Do you know how much is on a PS1 memory card?
It's not a whole lot.
Kids would shit themselves if they knew.
I know it's not a whole
So
lot.
a PS1 memory card could only hold 1 megabyte.
Ugh. Oh wow.
Isn't
That's insane.
1 megabyte. Think about all the games we play and how much gigabytes to megabytes it takes to play a game.
That's
Like, for example, Fallout 4.
it's
51 gigabytes. Minimum.
Watch out, Spyro.
For Fallout 4.
These pods and discover the power of electricity.
Like,
In rails.
and that's without the DLCs.
Isn't that crazy?
Like how far we've come since 1996, 95. So what is that, like, from 20-something years, like 25 years?
Yeah.
25, 26 years, we have come so far as to being able, that like 1 megabyte isn't shit now. Back in the day, that was like if you had a 2 megabyte or with like a 4 megabyte memory card, you were like top dollar.
All I know is that It's crazy to think about that shit.
I'm curious. I was looking at iPhones earlier because it was funny. I was thinking about like my dad having the first iPhone. But let's see. Retail. Fuck me. Make sure we're still recording.
I love this lazy guy.
Retail price for
One day you'll
PS1.
be able to tell all the dragons about your
This is like my family reunion.
Sure.
all these redneck dragons.
The retail price for a PS1 was $300 when they first came out.
How much is the retail price for PS5? Almost double.
$500. Yeah, was a PS1 really that much? Introductory price was $300. Their lifespan was 94 to 06.
That's insane.
Let me see here. Which console has the biggest lifespan? I want to say it's the Xbox 360. Nope, Famicom.
What the hell is that?
I don't know. I don't count 360. Okay, if we don't count PCs, because obviously
Oh yeah, I mean,
Xbox 360 went 9 years. PlayStation 1 went 9 years. Okay, Xbox 360 went 9 years and 345 days. The PlayStation 1 went 9 years and 164 days. So PlayStation 1's like right behind the Xbox 360.
isn't that wild to think about?
The Dreamcast went 8 years.
Makes me feel old, man.
What, Dreamcast? Dreamcast makes you feel old?
Yeah,
Did you ever have a Sega?
I didn't, but like my stepdad had friends that did,
Mhm.
and so I remember like playing old school Sonic on them.
My dad had a Genesis when I was a kid. He had a Genesis. And there was this game for it. I cannot remember, but you played as like a. I don't want to say it was kind of like Jim the Earthworm, but you were like a stick character, like a stick bug. And I cannot think of what the game is called.
I know what you're talking about. I used to have it on my PSP. They did the Sega Genesis collection thing. Man, you're green. You're a green dude. I know what you're talking about. Man, what is his name? It's something crazy too. Like what the? It's like one of those like, what are you talking about?
Did you ever play Skull Monkeys?
I've never heard of Skull Monkeys.
Is it called Skull Monkeys?
I know Primal Rage would be cool if they remastered it. It was like a dinosaur fighting game.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. They won't do it though. Why is my keyboard doing this? You never played Skull Monkeys?
No. What even is that?
You were like a my grandmother has a copy of this and we might be able to play it. Isn't it horrifying?
Yeah, it's a little scary, honestly.
What's a good PS1 emulator?
I have no idea. I've never had to emulate PS1 games.
I'm gonna figure out how to do that and we're gonna play Skull Monkeys one day. A memulator. I'm gonna figure out how to do PS1s. Did you ever play Ape Escape?
Oh yeah.
Good game.
Some of the music for it's awesome too. This is like my biggest gripe about Reignited is that like I always have to backtrack for fucking gems.
Mm-hmm. Dude, Skull Monkeys was crazy.
Are you kidding me? All the way at the beginning.
What happened?
All right. You get to do Misty Bog.
I need to show you the opening for Skull Monkey sometime. It is creepy.
You get to do Misty Bog.
What's Misty Bog?
It's one of the hardest levels in the game.
Why do I have to do it?
Because I want you to experience the room.
Room.
Yeah, so Misty Bog is a level that
We got about.
not that way. Yep, it's right there. So Misty Bog has.
Oh, bitch.
You're going to want to get full health before you go in there because there's no fodder at all.
Is that full health?
No, you need to get back to yellow. You need 2 chickens.
I had to have chickens?
There's only 2 or 3 fodder in that whole realm.
Are you fucking kidding me?
There's chickens.
Did I not get anything?
You got one.
Bitch.
Alright, there. Yeah, you need your chickens.
I need to get like one more, don't I?
You need 2 more. There's one.
Where'd he go? Bro, what the fuck?
The triangle. Alright, there you go. He almost fell in the water. But,
What was that? Oh.
and I think Misty Bog has, like, the most different types of enemies.
Whee!
So there's the dragon-eating plants, and you have to fire, like, you have to fire breathe them. There's the attack frogs, which can be fire or charged.
Okay.
Then there is the pigs, which have to be fire. Then there is the,
It's always something difficult, isn't it?
and then there's armored Norks where you have to charge them.
Jesus Christ.
And they have knives, so they'll, like, stab you. This is the hardest level. There's a chicken, you can get it. That's one of the 2 or 3. Alright, and then behind you, there's a dude.
What's that? Got a gem from that, so fuck it, right? Get up there, bitch. What are these?
The plants.
Fire? Oh, fuck! Fire or charge?
Fire.
Am I not hitting him? I was hitting him, right?
Yeah, you got him. You're good.
Okay, I wasn't. You couldn't really tell, like if I was hitting
Yeah,
him or
no.
not.
I think it was like that in the original too. Alright, now we're coming up with the frogs.
What you gonna do here?
So, they have better range than you do.
Fire or charge?
You could do both. I do like the jumping charge thing. But, I mean, that's... there's different ways to take care of them.
Fuck my ass. Fuck these little hoppy bitches. I need all the gems. What do gems do specifically for you?
Nothing really, but they're mainly meant because, like,
These
dragons
things are
take
like
treasure.
stupid looking.
They used to be horrifying looking. I still think they're a little horrifying, but
Roscoe.
I liked him better than the original too.
Be on the lookout for attack frogs. They are cold-blooded killers.
Attack frogs?
Yeah, I don't care. 51. Can I try it?
You can, but like you can't go anywhere else after this. Like you have to go to, like you have to go back behind you. You can't fly over there. You have to go back to that.
Was it the original Spyro? Okay, what's the name of the cheetah?
Hunter, that's in Ripto's Rage.
Okay, so it's not this one you get to play as him? Oh, dude.
No.
Not bad, not bad. Try me, bitch. You gotta try not to Fucking yeet myself off the, Who's that bitch?
She's a fairy telling you where to go. I thought this was like one of the coolest things when I was a kid.
Why is that?
Just because it was like, well, I get to go inside a tree stump, and it's like underneath the water, but there's like a cave. This is cool.
It is pretty cool. Is there one back here?
No, that's that one.
Yeah, no.
I mean, back when you were saying about like what games should be remastered, I really want Tomba to be remastered.
Dude, Tomba, another game I think my grandmother has, by the way.
I would like Tomba to be
get my hands on
remastered.
Zeke. Tomba's a good game.
Thank you for releasing me.
I like their designs for these because like he's based after a snail and
Dude, that was hard. That was kind of hard.
yeah, so
'Cause these bitches got reach. Getting
be happy you missed the other part of the level
Why?
because you missed the room
What's the room?
where it has all the enemies except for the pigs in one and the plants.
Bitch.
See, and you actually have to touch the gems now to.
That's shitty. I need fucking chickens or something.
Yeah, you won't find any more. There's one more, but you won't find any on this part.
What's up here?
Wagon.
Oh, it's a
I love this guy.
Bubba.
Dude, he's so funny.
I'll tell you what to do with those creatures. Smash them, Spyro. Stamp them out and squish them and squash
Bubba.
And then
How about charge them and flame them? We are dragons after all.
Ding!
this is so dumb.
I don't return home yet, right?
You can if you want.
Is that at the end?
Yeah, that's the end of the level, but like, there's more stuff that you can explore later on.
Okay, well,
Whenever you want to 100% it.
whatever. We're not just trying to beat the game for the channel.
Right.
We might come back. I'd say about a year after we beat it, we'll come back and
to get the Nasty's loot.
yeah. We'll give it a year after we beat it, and then
Even though Nasty's loot is just one level. What the hell?
I won't complain.
Alright, next one will be treetops.
Where's it at?
Over there. Because you're not wanting to do this. Oh, now you're dead.
Thanks a lot, fucking boar.
Because you're not wanting to do the flying levels, are you?
I mean, it don't really matter.
I would wait. That'd be a thing.
We might have time to do like one more level. Which way am I-
Treetops isn't a long level.
Where am I going to?
Over there.
That way?
Yeah.
Just follow this fucking.
Because it's the only two left is Treetops and Metalhead, which is the boss. And he has like one of the cool, not that one. It's behind that big giant tree.
Where at?
Over that way. It's behind that tree.
Nice try, bitch. Little bitchy ass. Oh yeah! Oh. I thought. It's behind this tree.
Yeah.
I don't know what that does.
Nothing.
Treetops
This
glisten.
is also one of the, like, whenever you ask like people who what's the hardest level in Spyro, they'll either say Treetops or Misty Bog, probably.
Did we already do Mr. Bond?
Yeah.
Or
You
what
didn't.
we
You
do?
didn't do the whole level.
Fuck it. Cause fuck him, that's why. I'm just a fucking dragon, dude. Aw, you little shit. What's that thing? I don't like these. These things are kind of horrifying looking.
Yeah, the monkeys. As a kid, I didn't know what they were, so I thought they were deformed people. And now that like that, I think I would prefer them to be like deformed like people or something, or like mutants. I don't know, but I don't know. It's just this is. I think it's scarier. There's a chicken down there.
Fuck him.
Get your chicken.
Get you a little taste of the chicken. Who's that? Who's this dude? Isaac.
Oh, he's funny.
Spyro, if you jump at the end of a supercharged ramp, you can really go far.
I'm all over it.
Are you though, Spyro?
But yeah, like I thought the enemies in this, since this is like,
Oh, is this a charging?
yeah, I always thought that since this was kind of like the hillbilly part, I thought that they were like the hills have eyes type people. You know what I mean?
Man, you had a fucked up childhood.
Well, it was just like I didn't know what they were supposed to be with PS1 graphics. I was like, oh wow, that's. But now it makes sense that they're supposed to be monkeys because you're literally you're in a giant tree, you know.
Miss bitch. Fucking slut.
I don't like them.
You still don't like them?
I know.
Even with the updated graphics?
No, they're still scary. It's just like, oh yeah, they're not the hills have eyes people, but now they're just as scary.
I'm gonna fuck him up. Give me all of the gems. Where's he at?
He's up there. So with this, you have to do a bunch of chains on. If you want 100% it and get up to the higher parts, you have to do chains with the jumping on that stuff, and you have to be really, really creative with how you do it. So it's one of those things that I can walk you through later if you just want to go home. And then you can do Metalhead if you want, the boss, because we have enough to get the Dreamweavers. Like if we beat the boss, we can get the Dreamweavers. Or if you don't.
Is this the final boss in the game, or?
This is the second to last, because you have Metalhead, then you have Jacques, then you have Nasty Nork.
Huh.
And when I said that the treetops people are like horrifying, wait till you get to Jacques. And you have to fight against the freaking nightmare people.
I don't know if we call it or.
It's up to you, man.
We only got a little bit of time left, so.
Ooh, well, it is 27 minutes.
How we save? It auto saves, right?
Yeah. It saved when you came out of the portal.
Alright, we'll fucking just call it. Or we can do it in the next episode. Alright. Any final words?
Don't let the treetops monkeys scare you, because they're horrifying.
No, they are. They really are. I didn't realize how horrifying they were going to be until I actually looked at them, and I was like, yeah, no, that's not cool.
I forget how scary they are, but until like I get in there, I'm like, wow, these guys are.
I think that this, I need to see my pointer. It's all the way over there. I don't really feel like. I don't think that this is coming out until after our next live event. So I was gonna go over here ahead and be like, yeah, check this shit out. But this shit is probably gonna be over by the time this comes out. So, like, subscribe, all the bullshit. Follow all these fucking people. They're cool. And, anything else?
Nah, I'm excited to fight Metalhead. He's one of my favorite bosses.
Fight Metalhead next episode. Later, guys. Do it. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.